Hi, it's AMS. This is going to be post, and when you want your post to be put onto your page, like because timing is really important. So let me get into it. Okay. Facebook posts are obviously how a lot of us run our social media business. Now, this is going to be whether you do it on a personal, business, or your group. Okay. But a post should always be just a few sentences if possible. You always want to try to make sure that it fits before it says see more, because most customers are lazy and they don't want to hit see more to see what it says. Okay. So if you can keep it kind of short and sweet, it's going to obviously be more effective. Having a nice picture is more effective, but sometimes having just a sentence is effective, because when you think of how your life was before your business, sometimes you would write like, just had a bad day at work, can't wait to get home and watch a movie. And that's how you would post. You wouldn't add a graphic and people would say, oh man, I hope your day is okay. So sometimes you need to kind of play around with post. So you may want to have a graphic when you're advertising or mentioning a sales coming up and showcasing the clothes that you're going to be showing. But if it's something like a graphic like what's your favorite jeans, or how was your day today, or tell me some good news, that necessarily sometimes doesn't need to have a graphic. So you're going to play around with that. There is no rhyme or reason to that. Okay. But you always want to try to have it just the text before it hits the see more. Usually having external links that take people off of Facebook onto another website, they typically don't like that because they want to keep people on Facebook. So if you find yourself needing to have an external link, even if it's something like billmeamos.com, so you can grab registration information, you may want to say, don't forget to click the link below to register with me, and use it as your comment. Okay. Now, when you post something, if you've looked into Facebook algorithms and you looked at some of the most peak times for Facebook posting, first thing in the morning. So you may want to schedule post first thing in the morning, and then you can do scheduler on your phone and on your desktop. Okay. And you would make the post graphic or not. And you may want to schedule it so that it posts first thing in the morning. That's when most of the users are using it, is between 6 and 8:30 a.m. in the morning. And they use it for an average of 10 to 20 minutes. And they've actually said they call it toilet time. People usually use it mostly when they're sitting in the bathroom. So another peak time is around lunchtime, between like 11:30 and 1 p.m. is a great time to post. And then weekends, Fridays after work is a great time. So between like 5 and 8. And then Saturday afternoons, and then Sunday afternoons. Those are like the key times. And you can Google this and find it. So when you are making a post, and let's say you are up and it's 11 p.m. at night on a Monday, when you make that post, it has a lifespan. So you make your post, you post at 11 p.m. because that was convenient for you. But what you don't know is because nobody has interacted with it at 11 and 12 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, your post is getting old, and Facebook's not going to send it out because you posted it at an inopportune time. But if you had scheduled it to post at 8 in the morning, chances are when you log into your account, or your customers log into your personal page or your business or your group, they're going to see that within the first few feeds, the first few scroll downs in your area. But if you post 11 o'clock at night, it might get buried by whatever else is going on in the rest of the day. So you want to be cognizant that although it may be easy for you to do all your social media at 11 o'clock at night when your kids and husband are in bed, it may not be the best time for you to be posting a live post. And I will tell you that the lifespan is about 6 hours, but Facebook will continue to push it out and show people if it's got a lot of engagement. So it is very common to see something that you post at 8 o'clock in the morning still be towards the top of your news feed in your different, pages, profile group. If it's got something, hot going on, and you'll know a post is dead, like literally dead, and it does nothing for you. It's actually hurting your algorithms. Is if you look at the post, you post at 8 o'clock in the morning, and it's got some traction in the morning. So you see it towards the top of the news feed. And then by 8 o'clock at night, you see that the last time somebody posted was 4 hours ago. You have not had another post on it. That post is now considered dead. It actually is hurting your algorithms by having it stay there. If it's something you don't need, you could actually delete it. It will be better to have deleted it. If you do choose to keep it and it's something that gets refreshed, like somebody scrolls down back enough and they see it and then it gets popped up, that's fine too, but that is actually still hurting you in one way, because basically it had to take that person to revive it. And if there's no more interaction there, it's not going to keep pushing it out. So why would this matter to you? This matters to your business because you always want to have engagement. You don't want to show a post that is dead, that is hurting your algorithms and not being pushed and funneled out. You always want to have hot new content. So something that is 12 hours old with nobody posting for the last 10 hours is no longer hot content. So when it comes to posting, your best bet is to post first thing in the morning. I would always make first thing in the morning posts. They're about a sale that's coming up. And I would always ask an open-ended question like, so for today is Monday, the 24th. Tonight, we're going to have Green Street, Brooks, and Magnolia. I might do a post maybe on Sunday night to schedule it for Monday morning that says, tonight, we're going live with these 3 new styles. What style are you looking forward to seeing? That's going to show at 8 o'clock in the morning on Monday. It's going to it's asking an open-ended question. So people are going to write down what they're excited about. And naturally, that's going to keep bumping up in my newsfeed. So that's going to be a post that is going to be a little bit more active than something else that just says like, hey, happy Monday. So I want you to be cognizant of that when you're posting. I've seen a few of you post kind of like at 11 o'clock at night, and you're just killing your algorithms. Nobody's going to see it because it's just going to go right to the bottom of the feed. And also, if it takes a post 11 o'clock at night and nobody writes on it till 9 o'clock in the morning, Facebook's not going to push it out to the rest of people in your group because they're like, well, this post wasn't even good. It's all about being viral at the moment that you post it. So you need to take into consideration, when are your clients on your on Instagram, or on Facebook? Think about this. You can look in your groups under your insights and you can see the most active times that your group is. So let's say 8 o'clock in the morning is naturally when Facebook is very active, but maybe your group is a little bit awake around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Then you may want to post something around 3 o'clock in the afternoon to try to entice more customers for engagement. And again, you can schedule all of this. So if it is easier for you to do it at night, schedule it at the times during the week that you need it to be done for yourself. Also, it's really good to have post kind of, we call it 3-3-3. So 3 of your posts, three quarters of your post for the week should be something personal about you, personal about your family, personal about your life. You're letting people in, you're trying to grow friendships. Another third of your post would be something inspirational. So I tend to do I like doing quotes, or maybe talking about, maybe recipes, something that inspires someone to cook. Maybe you want to talk about crafts, something that's kind of engaging and inspirational and kind of, obviously positive. And a third of your post should be about sales. So when you are doing sales posts, you need to remember Monday is when we always have a new release. So you may want to post something on Saturday and Sunday about the upcoming sale on Monday. And again, post it on Monday so that you're really drumming up that business for Monday. Wednesdays, when we place orders, and that's where you would place your order for your style ambassadors. So you may want to post something on Monday night, a Tuesday morning where, we're going to have a new style coming out. Who wants to get on style ambassadors, blah, 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 blah. You may want to push that all day on Wednesday and have a little bit on Thursday. So you can place that order really early. And then the rest of the week, I would probably put something a little bit more inspirational and engaging, asking for feedback and things like that. Again, please make sure you're watching everything there is to do on Facebook Blueprint. It'll really help your business. And of course, you can always search in Google for different things about Facebook. I do know that there's a list of words you don't want to use on Facebook. It'll actually shut your post down. So something like winner. So a lot of times we type in winner as W, the number 1, NN3R. You may want to try free shipping is not always a great thing to put in there. So you might want to say free with a bunch of E's over it. Sold may have a 0 instead. Giveaway is not a great word to use. You might want to say like bless someone today. And the reason like words like winner, free, giveaway is because typically Facebook thinks that is always a scam. It's a catch. Like nobody wins anything for free. There's a catch. So those kind of posts tend to kind of get locked down and don't really get naturally pushed out. So you may want to try to think of different workarounds. Some of the things that I do is I'll put like free shipping or giveaway actually in the graphic that I put, so that I can get those words across without actually having to post those words. Other words that do really great for your business that naturally push out, sometimes they call them the fun words, is like when you put like surprise, if you type in the word surprise, it'll highlight it. And when you scroll down, it'll show like balloons or congratulations. Those are like fun words. Sometimes I would do like, oh boy, because people usually announce like we're having a boy, we're having a girl. So that's like happy. So, oh boy, or surprise, wow. Those excitable words, sometimes they trigger a second thing that Facebook does, like balloons or noises or something like that. They're called trigger words. Those are really great words to use as well. And the last thing I want to say is, pull out a thesaurus. Think about different adjectives to use. So it's not always like, these are so amazing. This is so amazing. Join my amazing sale, because amazing gets like dead really quick. Again, just be cognizant of your Facebook post, making sure they don't have any of those flagged words, making sure they have fun words. You're ending stuff at open-ended questions to add for that engagement. And of course, the most important part of this little topic was to make sure that you are posting at times that are actually beneficial to your business. And if it's not convenient to post at that time, then make sure you are using Scheduler. If you don't know how to use Scheduler, please send me a message. I will do a one-on-one tutorial with you about how to use Scheduler. Thanks for watching.